bomb on me, baby. You dropped the bomb on me. One way to start off the day, and that is, you guessed it, with vinyl. Woo! Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Mike here. Hope you're having a great day or night. Today's video, I'll show you guys what's sold in the past 24 hours on e-commerce land. Other than that, we're going to talk about bad habits as resellers, as online sellers, as e-commerce professionals, whatever you want to call it. So let's see what we do today. Just got done spiffing up these Allen Edmonds shoes, and they're in pretty good shape, that's for sure. Paid about $5 a pair for each one. We're going to take some photographs of these now and get them listed and hopefully get them sold. But before I did that, I just looked at eBay and I was like, oh my gosh, there was 13,000 active Allen Edmonds listings, and I believe that's for used. Pretty crazy. Lots of resellers out there. Lots of competition on eBay, that is for sure. All done, and they look all so nice and pretty. Besides that mark on my monitor. All right, let's see what they do. Mixed in with the pool of madness of eBay shoes, Allen Edmonds craziness. Let's get into what's sold in the past 24 hours. Starting off Amazon, we got a penny book. It's a Silver Hill Mass Market paperback from 1981 by Phyllis A. Whitney, and this sold for $5.99 shipped. On to eBay. Showed you guys this last week. This was that lot of 364 Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading cards, collection, commons, rare, super, hollow foil, ultra. Tossed it to auction, and it got bid up to $12.50 plus $7 shipping for a total of $19.50 shipped. Paid $1 for this at a garage sale. Got this in an auction lot for about a penny, give or take. It was with a bunch of photographs, and anyway, it's an RPPC. Tijuana, Mexico, 1954 man with sombrero with jackass, real photo postcard. Sold on auction for $4.95 shipped. Snagged this up for $2 at a garage sale. It's a genuine Nintendo Wii Pro Black Classic wired OEM controllers. A lot of 2 works. This sold in less than 2.5 weeks for $35.95 plus $7 shipping for a total of $42.95 shipped. Paid 5 cents for this record, man. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, man. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here vinyl LP record. Sold in Etsy for $21 plus $4 shipping for $25 shipped. Yeah, bro. Got another nickel record here that's sold on Etsy. This one and the next one with the same buyer. This first one's a Leonard Skinner Band Gold and Platinum 2 vinyl LP record. And the same buyer purchased this Eagles Live vinyl 2 records in that one as well. So a total of, let's see, $8 for Leonard Skinner, $7 for the Eagles. So it's $15 plus $5 shipping equals $20 shipped. Gotta love that classic rock and roll. And the last item that sold was on Steve's eBay. I'm not sure where this came from, maybe a storage unit, I'm not sure. Men's Nike hoodie gray with black swoosh full zipper front pockets medium. And this sold for $20 with free shipping. It's every day, bro. It's every day, bro. I'll be selling stuff every day, bro. Little update on the challenge. Up to $399. One more till $400. 26 days. Let's make it happen. Okay, on a serious note, there's all types of stuff you could sell online. There's no doubt about it. From used shoes, used underwear, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the craziness. But, you know, I have no problem really selling anything that's out there. But, you know, some of it's boring, I'll be honest. I mean, sometimes listing vinyl records is completely boring. The only fun part about it is listening to it, that's for sure. It's like crockpot tops. I mean, is that fun? Does that excite you when you're at the thrift shop? Look what I found! I got me a crockpot lid! You know, I mean, it's like, it's funny sometimes, like, you know, the things you can find at the thrift shop that you can make money off of, that, you know, that could be the most boring thing in the world. Like, look what I found. I found a Dyson vacuum, and I parted out and I sold a hose. Is that cool? You know what I mean? So, it's interesting when you spend some time and, you know, you're going through the eBay trenches and you're looking at the complete listings of what actually sells. And then when you're out and about and you're at the thrift shop or you're at the Goodwill bins, the weigh and pay, whatever you're at, you know, that crap does truly sell. That's for sure. All right, let's talk about now reselling bad habits. Everybody's got bad habits, that's for sure. Nobody's perfect. But I thought I'd make a video today talking about the bad habits that I see that are out there, and some of the stuff that I go through. There's no doubt about it. One of them is, creating, is just wasting time. You're wasting complete time. Just sitting around doing nothing, watching Tom and Jerry, or watching Alex Jones, just being glued to doing nothing, and it's laziness. You don't want to work, and this business is nothing but work. It's work. It's hard work. It's busy days, busy nights, dealing with buyer complaints, dealing with everything, right? So I see that some of the bad habits could be is, hey, I just don't want to list anything. I just don't want to work anything. I want to list 2 things this month and make 10 grand. That doesn't happen. So, some of these bad habits we'll be talking about here are things that I think if you get them out of your system, that you can become a better reseller and make more money and be more productive. Another one is if you are a full-time seller, that you're not listing daily. I see that a lot, that people, aren't listing anything. So it's like you got to ask yourself, what are you doing? What do you do all day? I'm constantly listing things daily, and I think it's just a habit. It's a good habit, not a bad habit. But when you get in that mode where you're not actually listing for like days, weeks, months, it's a bad habit. This one's a doozy. It is when somebody buys something from you, you decide that you want to ship it on your time, and sometimes it takes you weeks to ship it, or days, or hey, I'll get around to it Friday, man. I'm busy sucking down these Busch Lights, right? Ship this stuff out quick. That's a bad habit. When somebody's buying something from you in today's world, people want this stuff now. They want it schnippity, snappity, snap fast, right? So get that label on it and get it to the post office and get it out the door. Another one is using other sellers' photos. Really? We're so lazy now we can't even shoot our own photos? We got iPhones at our hand, we got iPads, we got digital cameras. We have the technology, but we can't. We're so lazy now that we can't actually use your own photo. You got to take somebody else's photo. That's just, it's a bad habit that at some point over time you can get in trouble for on eBay. There's no doubt about it. Take your own photos. Overcharging on shipping. Why do we have to charge $43 for shipping on a t-shirt that ships for 10 ounces? You know what I'm saying? You guys see this all the time on eBay. People be like, yeah, I understand that hat weighs 4 ounces, but we're charging $14. It's expedited. No, they're selling it first class, Make sure you're charging shipping appropriately. Make sure you got the numbers lined up there. Don't put yourself out of the game because you've got your Lego, your one little Lego minifigure that you're selling for, $2 plus $39.99 handling fee. Don't do that. That's just a bad habit that you got to break. Another bad habit is shipping supplies, Don't use a Tostino's box to put a vinyl record into it. Do things professionally. Don't do it on the cheap. I understand if you want to do it on the cheap, that's up to you, right? But when you're using macaroni and cheese boxes to ship a snapback hat in, that's all I'm going to say. What are you going to do here, right? But be professional. Ship stuff accordingly. Package it professionally. Package it so it gets there safe. Just don't throw. I've literally seen shipments be shipped in, like, I call them jewel bags from being in Chicago, like the grocery bags. People just roll up a freaking shirt in there. Put hey, honey, go get me one of them jewel bags. We got this t-shirt just sold. And they slap on a thing on there, man. You know what I'm saying? Ship the stuff properly, ship it accordingly, and protect it. Don't be cheap. Another one is when a buyer messages you and says, hey, there's a problem with this order. Nah, forget it. I'm not going to listen to them. I'll get to them when I get to them. And next thing you know, 2 weeks go by. Then you wonder, why did I get negative feedback? Well, the buyer left me this feedback, says buyer doesn't respond to emails. Because you got to listen to these emails. When these buyers message you, and it's getting, if you have iPhones, everybody should have a smartphone to some extent, that the information's coming in instantaneously, you pretty much just respond at the moment, right? Buyers appreciate that when you're on top of the case, man. You're on the, you're Columbo, you're on top of the case. Respond to that. Don't ignore them. Don't push them off every day. Oh my God, here it comes. Here comes a $2 return. Deal with it, right? Again, another bad habit that you got to just say, you know what? This is a business. I want to treat it like a business. Let's be professional and respond in a timely manner. Here's another one. Poor pictures and poor description. I understand today most buyers on eBay and Amazon don't read, but that doesn't mean that's an excuse for you not to actually type out something in the description. I've seen listings now where it's like t-shirt. That just says t-shirt. No measurements, no size, doesn't mention the big hole in the armpit, right? And photographs, we've all seen those things on eBay where people throw the t-shirts on the floor, they throw them on the bed, and they're like shooting like over here. Hey, that looks good to me, right? And the photos are terrible. These are bad habits that I think if you're taking this business seriously, you want to have a good presentation. You want to show the buyers, you know, this is exactly what you're getting. Not for them to go and squint at the listing or go, what color is that? Or does this have a hole? Or messaging, hey, what size is this shirt? Or what's the measurements? Because I'm a particular fit. Again, a bad habit here of just trying to maybe speed through listings too fast and try to, you know, skimp on the necessities, which I think are photographs and description. Another one is, hey, it's not my fault. It's never your fault. If it's never your fault in anything in life, that's a bad habit, because we all make mistakes, and sometimes you just have to own up to them. So, you know, when these buyers are coming through, or the shipping got returned, or whatever it is, you know, stop blaming others and just take responsibility for it. It'll change your whole mindset, right? And you'll be able to deal with things a lot cleaner, and things won't bother you. You know, when I get returns all the time, I get people leaving me negative feedback. I got people scam me. I just play the game, man. It's a game, guys. You can't let it take to you personally, and just deal with it. And remember, it's not, oh man, this happened. It's their fault. It's eBay's fault. It's the dog on the street corner's fault. It's the bum on the street. It's Billy Ray at Walmart. No, own up to your responsibilities. It's your fault. Deal with it. And the last one is, I've got millions of items online. I've got high-end electronics. Everything should be selling, but nothing sells. Nothing's selling. What am I going to do? I'm going to go on Facebook. I'm going to go on Reddit. I'm going to go on YouTube. And I'm going to say, why is nothing selling? Everything's broken. Everything, eBay's broken. Amazon's broken. Etsy's broken. Have some patience, right? Have some patience. Don't sit there and worry and make your head go freaking boom because your stuff's not selling, right? Go do something else. Read a book. How about list some more items, right? Nobody cares that your stuff's not selling. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If I was to sit there and say to you guys, stuff's not selling, what the hell would I be doing all day? I'd be running around, stuff's not selling, stuff's not selling, stuff's not selling. Deal with it, list more items, get productive, and guess what? Have some patience, and things will actually work out in your favor. Just, you gotta stop complaining. So a lot of these bad habits, there's two categories for them, right? A lot of them it's tension relieving, you know, where it's like, hey, I don't wanna do this because of this, right? You know, there's tension relieving and there's goal achieving. That's the way I look at things in life. Every action, there's a reaction, right? And if you're just gonna sit there and complain, if you're gonna sit there and say that's somebody else's fault, right? This is tension that actually causes you stress and causes issues with you where, you know, you're never going to be truly productive. You're never going to find success because you're always going to be miserable. You're always going to say, I don't make enough money. No, it's not that I don't make enough money. It should be, I'm going to make X amount of money, right? Or, man, my leg hurts today. I can't list any items. No, my leg hurts today. I'm going to list 10 items, right? Get away from that negativity when it comes to that tension, because that tension will drive you down, right? In the long term, especially in reselling, because it's such a up and down roller coaster that if you were to look at every little thing and it doesn't work out the way you want it to be, you'll drive you nuts, honestly. And a lot of us that have been reselling for many, many years understand that, you know, yes, things don't work out in everybody's favor, right? And things go south here and things go crazy over there, but you've got to have a positive outlook to basically assess these things and say, okay, do I want to spend the next 30 minutes of my life being miserable because somebody screwed me and sent me back a t-shirt that had 19 holes in the back of the Ralph Lauren shirt that I sent out that didn't have that? Yes, that's a true story. You know what I'm saying? No, you deal with it. You know, you basically say, listen, this is a bad habit. I'm not going to sit there and let this negativity get in my brain. I'm basically going to say, okay, we're going to reverse this and basically move forward with it, right? We're going to say, listen, okay, great. You want to scam me? Amazing. But guess what? I'm going to list 4 more things today, and I'm going to sell $50 worth of stuff. You all right? And it'll make up for all that. Just keep moving forward. Appreciate you guys watching today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, hit the thumbs up button. Thumbs up. Go out there, be great, get some stuff listed, remove those bad habits, whatever they are, right? We're always going to have bad habits. I have bad habits. But I try to eliminate them as time goes on. I try to deal with them, but nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. But you can be great. Go out there and be great. Make some money. Get some stuff listed. Till next time I'm out of here. Peace. Vlog over. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. You dropped a bomb on me. Whoa, hey, ho.